Hey y'all, Wyatt, also known as Wolf. This is my first video for this channel, but I've been working on horseback riding for a year now, and I have a horse, which you can't see right now, next to my workout equipment that I've been working on at home. His name is Andre Jr. After the horse I am learning to ride on in a great community of stables, and I'm working there once a week just to volunteer to improve my skills as a worker and a future horse owner. My dream is owning a ranch, having cattle, two breeds, a Longhorn and Angus, some chickens, horses. I want to do ranching the way that they did back on horses. I don't really like to herd cattle on like an ATV or you or side by side. So today I'm working on saddling the horse, mounting the horse on the correct side. I do have an original YouTube channel. It should be North the Wolf, the North Wolf, or I'll look it up because that's my main YouTube. I watch YouTube videos on, but that was my first YouTube channel. And if you don't know, I would suggest you go over there and look because I don't identify as anything but Wyatt. I've never identified as anything else as Wyatt. He, him, all the pronouns. But this is my channel, WFRanch and Cattle Co. So let me show you the horse that I'm gonna be working on. And sorry if you slightly hear noises from my dog whacking his tail on stuff because he's my service dog and he follows me a lot. Right, this is Andre Jr. As you can see, I already have a saddle pad on him. My grandmother made me him, and he has a head. The only thing he doesn't have is a mane and a tail. I know he's very short. I don't have the money to get the proper practice horse like they do at the stables that I am learning how to ride. But she gave me this saddle pad, and I bought a saddle from them. Well, my grandma bought a saddle from them for my birthday. So I have my own saddle. I have a saddle pad. I'm using an old English dog lead for his reins. I'll show you what I look like putting on the saddle. It's not perfect because I am paralyzed on my left side, so I have to do a little differently than most people do. Excuse me, cowboy. I did practice this for the first time yesterday on this side, but I know wasn't very graceful, and it's sideways. But that's what I'm learning how to do on their practice horse, so I don't accidentally hurt a real horse. My saddle pad just came sideways now, but I'll fix that. To hook this on here so it doesn't move, because I took the billet and the ladder go off, I have my trusty hooks, towing hooks, and I just usually put it through the D-ring there and tighten it up. I have to fix him because I kind of kicked him off where he usually stands. But that's how I've been practicing getting a saddle on Andre Jr. And hopefully I can get to where I can put it on a real horse without hurting him. So I'll show you how I mount from the left side. Let me put all the strap hooks back on and get him realigned because he is on a platform. So he's at the height that I need to work on getting on to the saddle. So I'll be right back. Move my dog's toy here so he don't trip on it. Get your cactus. So when I first started to ride, I'm on a platform to get on the horse that I ride. At home when I first got this, or got this built, I had a different saddle that didn't fit me. So the first year I had borrowed a saddle from the stables I'm at, and from the start I was getting on from the opposite side, offside. I am very determined to get on from the right side. My left side isn't as strong as my right, so my hand will come off when I'm pulling myself off. But I've been trying to see what is good use of the left arm because his head is smaller and I don't want to break his head, where I can put it on this saddle and on this setup to where I'm not going to feel like I'm falling off. I know you're not supposed to put your right hand right here, so I've been practicing to do it right here or even right here. So let me show you how I get on from this side. So that's it, I'm on. He has a shorter back than the practice horse that the stables I ride at. So it took me at least 3 times to get on their practice horse yesterday. But I made it on. So when I get off, I have to get off on the right side. But every day when I'm not doing anything and I feel bored, I would usually come back here and get on Andre Jr. and just ride with my hips like this, and I would be holding the reins, of course, but I feel the difference of moving my hips on Andre versus the practice horse I was on yesterday. Yesterday felt more natural to move my hips versus doing this, and you can hear that rocking it. I don't want to break this horse, but I've been trying to manipulate how a horse would walk, then trot. I'm not learning any counter or loping yet, so I'm not going that fast on this, but it would be a lot nicer to have a practice horse that is more natural moving as a real horse. But he does greatly because I've been able to learn how to get on the saddle. I'm strengthening my left side to get on the right side of the saddle. When I get off, I just unhook my left foot from the stirrup keep myself balanced and come off. And that's how I've been working on Andre Jr. I wish I can have someone video me riding right now, but my grandmother is not home and I deleted all the videos from my previous ride on Andre. So until then, that's what I've been up to. Trying to build my ranch business, I guess, because it will be considered as a business and not just something I can do as someone who just wants to own a ranch with a few cows, a herd of cows, chickens, and horses, and probably a few barn cats, so they keep mice and rats away. And of course, dogs. Where's the dog at? He's right there. He's my service dog, so he's always near me. I have another one in the living room somewhere. But I love doing this. I wish I did it sooner when I first moved out here to Mississippi. And I wish I did it as a kid, or was able to do it as a kid. Where I lived wasn't really agricultural friendly because I lived in a city, but I'm in love with everything that agriculture does to keep our food supplied, give us healthy food and stuff. But I'm not gonna be farming crops. I may do hay, so I don't have to buy bales of hay during winter. But we'll see when all that comes. I'm previously looking at property out here. If I can't find any, I'm thinking about going to Montana, but if I don't have to, I will stay here in Mississippi. But I do really wanna have the snow during the winter times. I love the cold. I don't like summers. My dog's being silly, so sorry if you hear him being silly. So that's what's up. This is my first video on this channel, so I hope you all have a good rest of your November and hope you all have a safe and joyful Thanksgiving. And I'll see y'all a little later.